It's official. Before I can get into saying about this, and it was already officially confirmed as of today, or during the past couple of months. Call of Duty World War II has officially failed. Given the fact of the supposed new maps of Call of World War II, which is War and a couple of other maps, and then one zombie map. Unfortunately, one of the maps has been remade from Modern Warfare 2. And why I'm saying this now, why Call of Duty World War II has failed, is because there's a few people on YouTube I've been following, and Tego Spartan Beast had mentioned it. He's actually now back playing Call of Duty Ghosts in 2018. A few other people on YouTube who are also creators had officially announced that they're no longer going to be playing Call of Duty World War II. Now, my personal feelings is Sledgehammer and Activision did this game pretty bad. And as for me, well, I'm at that point now where I'm about to just hang it up with Call of Duty World War II myself. I have it on the background of my televised thing. I found that the animations, the hitboxes, everything is all third rate. The RTE, the real-time events, complete garbage. There's a mission I tried doing today, and even I saw it, that it's, not even after 3 months, Call of Duty World War II has now officially failed. People who are still having it are going to be the fan Call of Duty fanboys, and those who are veteran Call of Duty players who know exactly what I'm talking about. Also haven't, some haven't really bought it. A couple of my friends who had Call of Duty World War II or played the previous series, they realized that the game was complete trash and no longer playing it. I think at this point it's safe to say that I will no longer be doing the story mode for Call of Duty World War II, which I think is complete utter trash and garbage. The same thing with the multiplayer. Well, the multiplayer, the hitboxes are wrong. The story mode is complete garbage. I don't know what Sledgehammer and Activision were thinking of trying to rewrite history in a video game. A part where you have to save a girl from Nazis who are patrolling this little area in the theater or the hotel. I find it interesting and funny at the same time. I don't even know why I still bother with this game. But as of today or this morning, well, even this morning and earlier today, I am now officially done with Call of Duty World War II. Given the fact that the game just failed epically, I think Sledgehammer Activision did some very bad decision making. As far as where I go with my feelings of Call of Duty, this one left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know how else I can put it. I know some of you fanboys who are actually going to end up eventually watching this video about what I'm saying. That's whatever you say on my or whatever comments you put on my channel, and however your points of views are going to be about the game are totally up to you. But those who know well enough who didn't buy it, I should have canceled my pre-order with this game. I found it very. It wasn't the gameplay is not very clean. It's not fluid. There's a lot of potential problems. The multiplayer, as an example, you load into a game, a match. There's a lot of you lose a lot of connections to the host server. Like when you start the game, getting back to it, and you start a multiplayer match, you'll notice that your character will keep doing a reloading like really fast a couple of times. There is something definitely wrong with the servers. The Call of Duty game itself, World War, like I said, this video is going to be very short about World War II, and I'm putting it out here. If some of people who have issues with my speaking of the truth of Call of Duty World War II failed as a game, Activision Sledgehammer failed as a company. They didn't listen to what the community wanted, and my whole personal feelings about this, well, and everything in a nutshell, my personal feelings about this in a nutshell is Call of Duty World War II, RIP. You didn't set the standards to what some of the WW players wanted. You have the tryhards on there. You have mostly campers and tryhards, and unfortunately, I have to say farewell to Call of Duty for good. I found that after this particular game came out, there's nothing good about the Call of Duty games anymore. I'm largely disappointed, and this is it for my video. As far as Call of Duty goes, Activision and Sledgehammer, they can keep their fucking bullshit thing about the season pass. They can keep the bullshit about their supposed new DLC, which is gonna be a clusterfuck. And you know, I'm just gonna make it out really short and sweet. I think what could have been prevented the loss of this failed attempt of a video game, in my personal opinion, I think World at War should have been remastered. I think if Sledgehammer and Activision took the time to listen to people, you know, people that have played this game, wouldn't be backing out or leaving Call of Duty. And I'm going to leave it at that with the note, on a side note. But Activision, Sledgehammer, just do not make another Call of Duty game because you didn't listen to the fans. This is your downfall. You have upset mostly the majority of people who bought the game. And just for a really quick thing here, the Call of Duty World War II, if you go to Target or GameStop, it's dropped down to about $30. And Activision Sledgehammer, giving this to you guys as a note, and this goes to Michael Condrey, and I'm going to say this. I think that Michael Condrey, and let me put it this way, Michael Condrey, I don't know where you got your facts from. You're removing the banners, switching them out from the swastikas to the Maltese cross, which is still the same thing, either way you look at it. But I think you need to stop dropping your trows and not having your game developers sucking your dick to making a crappy game. I also think that you also had a golden opportunity, and yet your entire team fucked up the game. Like I said, this is it. I'm out, and I'm done with Call of Duty. Check me out, if anybody, check me out in my other videos. But as far as anything, I am done. By Sledgehammer, by Activision. You guys really ruined the Call of Duty experience for everybody. Not just me, but also for everybody else. Yeah, goodbye.